Hey, it's Yogi Bryan. Welcome, Dharma Talk live. I couldn't do it live. My internet is cutting out and I didn't want to risk it. And when I have to do lives, I have to do it on my laptop. It has to be on Wi-Fi and my Wi-Fi was up. So I'm recording it for you this week. Dharma Talk, Yogi Bryan. Today I want to share a story. It's a story about an angry boy. Story about an angry boy. So just find a comfortable spot to sit. You can roll out your yoga mat. I'm sitting on a meditation cushion, great meditation cushion here. You know, it gets that sit bones elevated, hips elevated, and then it's just easier to keep your legs crossed. If you can keep your legs crossed, awesome. Or just legs out in front of you, or you can sit on a chair. So you can sit on a chair, sit on your couch, whatever. Just find a comfortable space, a good vibe in your place, and we're going to do a Dharma Talk. I'm going to tell a story, and then we're going to do a meditation. It's going to be about 30 minutes long. So you need to pause it and do something, do it, not a problem. There's no right or way, no right or wrong way to do this Dharma Talk, do this meditation today. So I even got my coffee. So I got my coffee going. Today is a good day. So let's start here. I'm going to tell you a story about the angry boy. So angry boy, all right, he's super mad, super angry all the time. His dad doesn't know what to do with his angry child. So dad ends up reading something, seeing something about, you know, a lesson to teach his son how to not be so angry. So and he's reading like Reader's Digest or something, sees a cool little article about a practice, an anger practice, and then he's gonna do this with his son. Here it goes. So started one morning, his son started getting angry, and the dad pulled his son aside and said, hey, we're gonna work on this anger for you. Every time you get angry, every time you get mad, we're gonna walk to the backyard, and in our wood fence back there, you're going to hammer one nail into the fence. Boom, boom, boom. Hammer this nail into the fence whenever you're angry. All right? So all day, when you get angry, you need to hammer one nail into the fence each time you get mad, each time you get angry. This father told his angry child, his angry son. And the son's like, all right, I'll do it. You're my dad. Like, I have to do it anyways. The first day, that kiddo was just hammering nails into this fence, just boom, 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 boom. So many nails into this fence. And after day one, he was like really tired. His arm was tired. His elbow was aching. I mean, these nails, sometimes like he would miss and then hammer would hit his thumb. So he had, you know, it was just jacked up. He didn't like to hammer these nails into the fence. He wanted to play like Roblox or wanted to play Fortnite. You know, he wanted to do something else other than hammer these nails. Like, so anyways, day two comes and this boy's still hammering a ton of nails into this fence. Just so many, just boom, boom, bop, bop, bop. All these nails into the fence. But it wasn't as many nails as the day before. It's slowly decreasing. And then the next day, day three, this angry child figured that it's easier for him to control his temper. It's easier for him to control his temper than hammer these nails into this wooden fence outside. With his elbow all aching, his thumbs hurting from missing the nail. And he decides like it's easier for me to control my temper and just keep my mouth shut and not throw temper tantrums than to hammer these nails. So that third day, he was just barely any nails into the fence. And then on the fourth day, no nails in the fence. Fifth day, again, no nails into the fence. He was controlling his temper for once. And even the dad was like, wow, this is working. What I read in Reader's Digest, like, really is working for my son. Like, yes, this is a win for me. And his son comes up to dad. He's like, Pops, Dad, I think I got this. I haven't hammered any nails into the fence for a couple days. I think I got this. I think I can control my temper. And the dad's like, awesome. Yes, good job. I'm going to give you a golf clap here. Good job on that, son. Excellent. You didn't hammer nails into the fence for 2 days. It looks like you're controlling your temper, but no, I have another practice for you. So every time you control your temper, I want you to pull out a nail from the fence now. So this is your practice now. You were hammering nails into the fence when you were getting angry. You've controlled your temper for a couple days. No nails are in the fence. Now, pull those nails out. Every time you control your temper, pull the nails out, all right? So days go by. He's pulling nails out. He's controlling his temper. He's pulling nails out. He's pulling these nails out of the fence. He's controlling his temper. He's doing a great job. And then after a few days, he pulls all the nails out. All the nails, boom, 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 out of the fence, just removing them. He's got this. And he goes and tells his dad. He runs and tells his dad. He's like, Dad, I pulled all the nails out of the fence. Like, I am recovered. I am feeling good. I have gone through so many days with, controlling my temper. Like, I wanted to get mad, but I controlled it. And now look at, I pulled all those nails out of the fence. I did it, Dad. And the dad's like, yep, you did it. Congrats. High five. Boom. High fives. They go back out. Dad's like, I want to show you something. I really want to show you something. So come back out to the fence. Come back with me. So they walk through the house. They go to the backyard. They're at the fence. The dad's like, look, I want you to look at this fence. And the son's like looking at the fence. I'm like, yeah. Cool. I'm looking at the fence. There's a lot of holes here. And the dad's like, yeah, there's a lot of holes on the fence. Like, so even though you've been controlling your temper, son, even though you've been controlling your temper, and great job on that. Like, great job on that. You're really improving. Like, keep it up. But like, look at that fence. Like, look at all the holes. Look at all the damage you did to that fence. This wood fence, you put all these holes in it with your anger. And this fence is just like people. This fence is just like anything. When you get angry and you're using it, you're using your anger negatively, like, look at what's happening to the fence, all these holes. And just like with people, if you're angry with people, yeah, you can apologize and yeah, you can improve, but those holes are still there. That damage is still there. So really think about this for the rest of your life. When you get angry, is it better to just respond positively with the anger, healthy with the anger, or do you want to put holes in the fence with people? And it may not be able to be fixable. So just know that. It's better to control your temper, control your anger, than to put a hole in the fence, to put a nail in the fence, and then having to pull it out and still having that hole there. Yes. So that is the story. That is the story for this Dharma talk today. The angry boy bopping nails into that fence every time he gets angry, and then having to remove a nail out of the fence every time he controls his temper. So it's in the long run, that story tells me, when I read that story the first time, it was just such a good story. It was eye-opening. I use that in my yoga classes sometimes at the end of the class or the beginning of the class. It's easier for me to control my temper than to deal with the consequences long term. In my practice, what I've learned is anger is a way to bring attention to something that needs attention to. Maybe it needs to be changed, or more patience needs to be added to the situation. But anger is a natural thing. Anxiety is a natural thing. Emotions are a natural thing. So when I get angry, I always ask myself, like, what is this anger trying to teach me? Like, what is this? What's the lesson in this anger? Is it for me to be more patient, which that's normally the case. My patience is one of those things where, like, I'm working on that daily, and yoga helps. That daily breathing helps. But it's still like, I need things like now and fast, and patience is normally what it comes back to for me. When I am feeling the anger, when I feel the frustration, it's normally patience, and it's normally I got to give things a little bit more time than what I am giving it. Maybe I can do this task in a week instead of trying to do it in one day. I'm going to be frustrated. I'm going to be angry if I'm not getting that task done in one day. But maybe it's a week-long project, and then just need to break it up. Or anger could be when somebody is, just overstepping a boundary for you, when it's a boundary where you haven't really set it clearly and this person is just overstepping it and you just get angry. You feel like, hey, this is just, I need to protect myself some way, then you can understand, like, maybe what is that anger trying to tell you? Your anger is your teacher, your breath is your teacher, your anxiety is your teacher. So anger, when we look at it, it is a lesson and it is an opportunity, and it's something that we can really examine and observe and see what is really causing it. So especially with the story of the boy, really when he examines that, it's easier for him to control his anger instead of like hit a nail into the fence and his shoulder is just tired, his elbow's tired. It's just more work doing that than to control his temper. It just really makes me stop and think in my situation, like I need to stop and think and be the observer more of my anger instead of it spiraling out and affecting too many people and irreversible damage. So that is the Dharma Talk today. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you enjoyed the discourse afterwards. Let's do a meditation. So I'm going to sip my coffee. Take off your glasses if you have glasses on. You can sit straight up, sit with your spine straight, eyes closed. Legs can be crossed. You can just stay where you're seated. If you're on a couch or on your chair, keep it there. You can keep your legs out in front of you. Or you can just, maybe bring the feet together, knees wide, but just find the comfortable spot. Don't overthink it. You don't need a shrine. Just relax. Close the eyes. Nothing to do, nothing to control. So just let the eyes close. Palms could either be facing down on the knees for grounding or facing up to receive. Chin slightly tucked. Just let the eyelids relax. And just let the jaw relax. Just your natural breath in and out. And don't overthink it at all. You can breathe, you can meditate, and you're all breathing. So just your natural breath. And just observe the breath. So without any judgment, just observe, notice the inhales, and notice the exhales. In through the nose and out through the nose. Allowing the eyelids to relax, the jaw to relax, the shoulders to relax. Just relaxing into the space. Just bringing your awareness to the room, to your yoga mat, to the ground, to where your body is touching the mat. Just allowing yourself to settle, just like a pebble in the pond. Those ripples are just smoothing out. The pond is smoothing out. The water is smoothing out. So you're observing the breath. Now I want you to observe the body. So just scanning the body, observing the body. Just noticing how the wrists feel, fingertips feel. Maybe the lower back, shoulders. Just noticing the body. Observing the body and observing the breath. Now start to observe the thoughts. So allowing the thoughts to roll in and roll out. Just watch them. Like you're watching a movie or watching a play, watching the orchestra. You're just watching. Just observing, just paying attention to the thoughts. So you're observing the breath, you're observing the body, and you're observing the mind. And if any particular thought starts spiraling out and takes you out of the present moment, just come back to your breath. Come back to the basic breath. And come back to the body. And then come back to the mind. Watch the thoughts. So if any of those spiral away from the present moment, just come back to the breath. Come back to the body. And come back to the mind. Just ride the wave here. Just going with the flow. We're going to say a mantra together in this meditation. I'm going to lead you through it. Then I'm going to let you do it on your own. So let's inhale, say to yourself, I am. Inhale, I am. And on the exhale, calm. Inhale, I am. On the exhale, calm. Inhale, I am. Exhale, calm. Just keep that going to yourself. I'll let you know when to come out of it. Just keep that going on your own. Inhale, I am. Exhale, calm. Inhale, I am. Exhale, calm. Inhale, I am. Exhale, calm. Start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Wherever you're at, just wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. We're going to come out of this meditation, feeling this calm vibe, this energy, just feeling it. Just taking circles with the hands, circles with the feet, wherever you're at. Maybe the eyes come open now. Let's bring the arms up to the air, arms up to the sky, and then exhale, press the hands down. There you go. There you go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Reach for that sunshine, gaze to the fingers. Exhale, press it down. There you go. Shaking out the shoulders a little bit. Feeling those good vibes. Remember the story. Remember the story. Don't hammer any nails into that fence today, everybody. Try and harness these good vibes. Try and harness this class. Try and remember this story. It's easier to control the temper than to hammer that nail. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Dharma talk today. I'm going to do it next Sunday as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Hands come to heart center, eyes closed. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening and watching and supporting this Dharma talk here today. And I send you all good vibes. I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at, having a great day. Remember, come back to gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Write those gratitude lists. Yes. Light a candle, burn some incense. Do something for you today. Yes.